I want to get him a little bit more.
First. Next pitch.
Nice draw.
And struck him out.
Down, 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 down.
Next pitch. It is hit deep. And it's
To our second game of the 2024 Courtesy Kia Little World Series. Before we get started, just have a few announcements. I want to say a thank you to Stewart's Precision Auto for sponsoring second base, third base, pitcher's mound, the outfield, and both dugouts. Big thank you to Cove Landscape and Pool for sponsoring first base. 50/50 tickets and RIP tickets will be coming around for sale. You may also visit the tent near the concession stand to purchase tickets. While you're there, buy a program and a t-shirt at the shirt tent. 50/50 winners will be announced around the 5th inning of each game. And this is for the players, so get ready for this, guys. Any player who hits the Pirates sign in center field with the big bullseye, you'll win 50 smackaroos from our Williamsburg Youth League, and Courtesy Kia will match it for another $50. So guys, that's $100 if you hit that center field sign. That's a lot of Robux. Okay, representing our second game here, the visiting team on the scoreboard from Claysburg, Pennsylvania is Weyandt's Baby Calves. Representing the home team on the scoreboard from the East End Little League in Altoona is Sheetz. And now we'll do the starting lineups here. First, for the visitors, Weyandt's Baby Calves. When I call your name, please line up along the first base line. And I do apologize ahead of time if I happen to mispronounce any names. Okay, leading off, playing at shortstop is Holden Campagna. Batting second, playing catcher, Parker Clore. Batting third, playing at third base, Braden Tomlinson. Batting cleanup, at pitcher, Lawson Black. Batting fifth, playing in center field, Landon Treon. Batting sixth, playing at first base, Dominic McCarthy. Batting seventh, extra hitter, Colton Tippett. Batting eighth, playing in right field, Gunnar Slowick. Batting ninth, playing at second base, Landon Weyandt. And batting 10th, playing in left field, is Quentin Knott. And their sub is Liam McGregor. Okay, now for Sheetz. Guys, when I call your names, please shake hands with the visitors and you can take your positions in the field. Leading off at shortstop, Liam Swander. Doing the catching, Trey Triplin. At pitcher, batting third, Carter Lechner. Batting cleanup in center field, Jamar Dormeval. Batting fifth at second base, Logan Ballot. Batting sixth at first base, Noah Weyandt. Batting seventh at third base, Max Stallman. Batting eighth in right field, Nasir Shields. And batting ninth in left field, Lincoln Ulrich. And their sub is Jacob Plummer. Okay, our national anthem sponsored is Cello Oil. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise if you are able for the playing of the national anthem. And gentlemen, would you please remove your caps? Alright guys, only one thing left to do. Play ball!
Good afternoon, welcome back to the 2024 Jersey K Little League World Series. We got game 2 between Claysburg, and they're sponsored by the Baby Calves. Taking on East End, sponsored by Sheetz. I want to welcome all those of you that are just joining this afternoon. Recap last game a little bit. Blue Pirates had a not so good performance, and they lost by a final of 19-0. So they're in the elimination bracket. So Tyler Elby did announce this before the game. If anybody hits that target right there, they will receive $50. And then Jersey Kia, the sponsor for this whole World Series, they'll match that. So the person that hits that spot is going to earn $100, which...
Our umpire behind the plate this game is Carson Fry.
And it's never happened yet, so maybe we'll see that happen. Tyler Elby just gave the ump for this afternoon. So this game and all the games today are sponsored by Weyandt, windows and door. The canopy that I'm currently using is that sponsor, so thank you to the person that's letting me use this today. Weather-wise, not too badly. We did have some rain before the first game, but the sun started to come out and it's starting to get really nice. You viewers can't see it, but on my right I got a really nice concession stand. We got some familiar people working. Some of my former teachers and former guidance counselors. We got Miss Slose, Miss Carper was there earlier. And then we also have some other people working. And I want to thank them because there are some people that just do not want to walk the whole way from here to the concession stand. It saves them a couple steps. So Tyler Elby's doing the announcing up in the press box. So this is Claysburg and East End. Claysburg sponsored by Baby Calves and East End sponsored by Sheetz.
Ball here in Williamsburg. Leading off for Weyandt is Holden Campagna.
Holden Campagna now for Claysburg. Number 7 doing the honors for East End. So one's hit and a base hit. So a nice single to start the game off. We're underway from Williamsburg.
All right, the leadoff signal will bring up the catcher, Parker Clore.
Parker Clore now for Claysburg. Delivery. Hit and fouled. Now, if you viewers want more information about these teams, the coaches, and all that, I will have the opening ceremony up separately. It'll be up first, and then we'll have Williamsburg and East End, followed by this game, and then the next two that we'll have. So, just want to let that out there. As that one's hit, and it's dropped. So another nice single, a good attempt.
Okay, the force out at second, one out, runner at first. Up next, Braden Tomlinson.
They did get the force out at second. So there's one on with one out. First delivery is strike one. So number 7 doing the honors for East End. From my point of view, we got number 3 up in the outfield. Run is going to make it to second. I'm guessing this is 12U because 10U has a lot of problems with throwing to second for outs. So, might see a homer, but we'll see. I'm not pressuring anybody to hit any homers.
Alright, runner at second, 2 outs, brings up the cleanup hitter, Lawson Black.
Lawson Black now for Claysburg. Delivery. Strike one. So on. Run's gonna steal third. And strike two. To two. Jet. Play first. It's in time.
All right, switch him up.
So things looked good for Claysburg, but the door was slammed shut by East End. So let's go to the bottom of the first. It is Claysburg nothing, East End nothing. Well, met to Weyandt for the 2024 Courtesy Kia Little League World Series. It is nothing between Claysburg and East End. I do want to mention this in this video also. I'll mention it in every video. I am filming from the outfield, so I will let you viewers know. I hope that you can see this game.
We're going to take this moment to thank our outfield sponsors, Powerhouse Subs and Tropico Ice. Check out the Hoagie tent for some Powerhouse Subs out there in left field. And don't forget to visit Tropico Ice behind the concession stand for a delicious snow cone.
Hopefully you're seeing this. I've only done one game from the outfield, and that was Mount Union and Spring Cove in the 10U Baseball All-Star Tournament. I'm really just starting to get used to sticking with the outfield for filming purposes. So I hope you are able to see this game. So number 4 will do the honors for Claysburg. So if you're just tuning in, we had one game complete. Your Blue Pirates did lose like 19-0. Yes, 19-0. They're in the elimination bracket. I will hopefully get more information sometime in the next week. Coral Grove will be facing off tomorrow at 6 p.m. So that's next time we'll see our Blue Pirates.
Okay, leading off the bottom of the first for Sheetz is Liam Swander.
Liam Swander now for East End. They're sponsored by Sheetz. First delivery. It's ball one. We got number 1 from my point of view on defense. 24 and 2 is near first. It's in. And caught. So 1 out, nobody on.
The out in left field there brings up the number 2 hitter for Sheetz, Trey Triplin.
Trey Triplin not reached in. So there's 1 out, nobody on. Delivery. Ball 1. This one out. Ball 2. Throw. And strike 1. It's 1. Ball 3. So the welcome So there's 1 on with 1 out. For East End.
All right, up next with the runner at first is Carter Lechner.
Carter Lechner now for East End. Slivery. Ball 1. Ball's gonna get away. Ryan will steal second. This one out. It's it. And the base hit. It's gonna roll the wall. 1 run's coming home. So an RBI double. For East End.
A stand up RBI double. 1 out. That brings up the cleanup hitter for Sheetz. Jamar
Darwin on the ball now for East End. They strike first. 1-0. Delivery. It's hit. And found. So on. Ball 1. So 1. It's it. It's caught. So there's 2 outs. A run at second.
Hey, catch by third base there. Gives 2 outs. Runner at second. Up next, Logan Malott.
Logan Malott now for East End. Delivery. Sit. And caught. So East End is going to strike first with an RBI double. Go on the top of second. It is East End 2, East End 1. Claysburg nothing. Landon Trionum now for Claysburg. We're on top of the second. They are down 1-0 to East End, sponsored by Sheetz. Delivery. It's hit. Play first is in time. 1 out, nobody on.
Good hustle all around there. So 1 out, nobody on. Up next, Dominic McCarthy.
Dominic McCarthy now for Claysburg. Special thanks to all the sponsors that make this particular World Series possible. Tyler gave a lot of them during break. Special thanks to Simmaton Windows and Doors for sponsoring coverage of this tournament here on the Williamsburg Blue Power Games Galore channel. And special thanks to them for the canopy that's being used this afternoon. So on straight 2. Ball 2. Ball 2. So 2. Sit. Play it first. Is in time. So 2 outs. We have nobody on.
All right, 2 outs, nobody on. Up next, number 7 hitter in the order for Weyandt, Colton Tippett.
Colton Tippett now for Claysburg. Delivery. This is ball 1. Slow down. That's it. Play it first in time.
And the 3 unassisted. Switch him up.
So 1, 2, 3 inning by East End. For the bottom of the second is still East End 1. Claysburg nothing.
Noah Weyandt.
Now 1 now for East End. They have a 1-0 lead over Claysburg in the bottom of the second. I hope you viewers are seeing this video and the quality is clear. First delivery. It's hit. And a single. That was a foul ball. Go 1. Strike 2.
Sorry, but just kind of beats that adult slushy when we drank 3 sips of last night. I couldn't do it. I don't
2-2.
drink like that.
And they struck him out. So there's 1 out with nobody on.
Okay, so 1 out, nobody on. Up next, Max Stallman.
Max Stallman now for East End. Just tuning in. East End sponsored by Sheetz. And Claysburg sponsored by Weyandt Baby Calves. Whatever. Strike 1. Just 1. Two on. That's it. The first. It's in time, so 2 outs. Nobody on.
Okay, that's second to first out there. 2 outs, nobody on. Brings up the number 8 hitter, Nasir Shields.
Nasir shielded now for East End. Delivery. It's hit. It is gone. Nasir Shields hits the yard.
Was sponsored by Richie's Dairy.
2-0 out. Tuna East End.
Okay, so 2 outs, nobody on still. Up next, Lincoln Ulrich for Sheetz.
They got orange now for East End. It's 1 strike 1. So 1. All 1. It's 1-1. All 2. One, hit, and caught.
Yeah, nice hit and nice catch. And that'll win the inning. So after 2, your score, Sheetz 2, Weyandt 0. Due up for Weyandt is the bottom of the order, 8, 9, 10.
So Nasir Shields takes a yard. East End goes into the third with a 2-0 lead over Claysburg.
For Weyandt in the top of the third here is Gunnar Slowick.
Gunnar Slowick now for Claysburg. We're in the top of the third inning. East End with a 2-0 lead. Nasir Shields hit a yard last inning. So we've had 1 home run so far this tournament. We're going to see if we can get any more. Two. And he struck him out. So 1 out. Nobody on.
All right, 1 out, nobody on. Up next, Landon Weyandt.
Landon Weyandt now for Claysburg. Delivery. Strike 1. Two on. Strike 2. So 2. And they struck him out. So 2 outs with nobody on.
Okay, so 2 outs, nobody on. Up next is Quentin Knott.
Quentin Knott now for East End. Delivery. Ball 1. This one down. Ball 2. Two out. Ball 3. There's 3 out. And strike 1. Strike 1. And a walk him. So there's 2 outs, 1 on.
Okay, with 2 outs, runner at first off the walk brings up the leadoff hitter for Weyandt, Holden Campagna.
Holden Campagna now for Claysburg. Delivery. And strike 1. So 1. Strike 2. So 2. They struck him out. Claysburg leaves 1 on from the bottom of the third. So East End 2. Claysburg nothing. Back to Weysburg. It is East End 2. Claysburg nothing.
Hey,
Bottom
leading
of
up for
third.
Sheetz is Liam Swander.
Liam Swander now for East End. This one's fouled. Tyler Alvey once again giving the sponsors during break. Cimeton is the sponsor for the coverage of this game and the other games on Weysburg Blue Power. Games galore. That's it. Caught. Cimeton windows and doors. That's the canopy I'm currently using.
Yeah, nice catch out there in center field. 1 out, nobody on. Brings up the number 2 hitter for Sheetz, Trey Triplin.
Trey Triplin now for East End. Delivery. Spot 1. Spot out. Ball 2. Two out. Ball 3. And the walking. So 1 on and 1 out.
Okay, so off the walk there, 1 out. Brings up Carter Lechner.
Curling them out for East End. Delivery. Spot 1.
Right.
Spot out. Ball 2. Two out. Ball 3. Ronald steals second. Claysburg just got caught sleeping. Graham. It's it! It is! Gone!
And that's off the Tabby Cake truck out there. And that home run is sponsored by Richie's Dairy.
East End delivering another one. They take a 3-0 lead. Four nothing.
Okay, the 2-run home run. 1 out. Brings up the cleanup hitter for Sheetz, Jamar Dormable.
Jamar Dormable up now for East End. If you're tuning in, you've just missed 2 homers. We had Shields and then the last guy, I can't remember who it was. First delivery. Ball 1. Yeah. Ball 2. Strum. Ball 3. Yeah. Hit. And base hit. It's gonna roll to the wall. He'll make it a third. He's going towards home. And he's gonna make it. And inside the park hammer. East End's got Williamsburg's number. More like Claysburg's. 3 homers today for East End. 2 out and 1 inside.
Okay, 1 out still, nobody on. Up next for Sheetz, Logan Ballot.
Logan Ballot now 4 out. East End. Just 1 ball 1. So now, it's hit. And base hit. So a single. So there's 1 on with 1 out.
And that single. First base sponsored by Cove Landscape and Pool. 1 man on, 1 out. Brings up Noah Weyandt.
No one now for East End. Delivery. There's ball 1. He's in a rundown. And he'll make it back to first. He does not make it. So for Altoona, East End,
Very nice play there in the rundown. So we got 2 outs.
a pretty bad
Bases are
call.
cleared.
Delivery. It's hit. And base hit. So single. 1 on, 2 outs. First delivery. Ball 1. Run will steal second. Not sure who this is. Always forgetting to announce. This one out. And strike 1. This one's hit
Heads up out there.
and fouled.
The foul balls are courtesy of Courtesy Kia. No pun intended.
No pun intended, Tyler Elvey says.
What can I get for you, sir? Okay. And 1 brisket.
This one, 2. It's hit. Base hit. 1 run's coming home. So an RBI double. East End extending the lead to 6-0. East End's got Claysburg's number.
He's going over. Coming over.
Okay, runner at second, 2 outs. Up next is Nasir Shields.
Nazir Shields up now for East End. Can he get number 2? Somebody's calling it. This one's ball 1.
They're going to give him a ball. They ain't going to put it right there.
This one out. It's hit. And base hit. So 1 run's coming home. An RBI double for Nazir Shields.
That's an RBI double. Second base sponsored by Stewart's Precision Auto. Okay, so 2 outs. Runner at second. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Lincoln Ulrich.
Lincoln Ulrich now for East End. They send a lead to 7-0. Delivery is strike 1. So 1 and strike 2. So 2. Ball 1. Play at third is not in time. Once again, Claysburg was caught sleeping. 1-2. And ball 3. Here's the full. And he struck him out.
And that's 3 outs. That'll end the inning. We are halfway done with the game.
East End continues to add to their lead. It's 7-0 East End over Claysburg. At the top of the 4th next.
Parker Clore.
Parker Corb now for Claysburg. We're at the top of the 4th. They're down 7-0 to East End. East End's had a very dominant game. They've had 2 homers so far this game. Tyler Rovey did mention these games are being streamed on the Courtesy Kia Facebook page. I'm not sure if the quality's good on mine, but I'll check when I get home. So I know the stream has a tendency to freeze, so play first is not in time. The streams have had a tendency to freeze, so if you see any freezing in any of the streams, I suggest you wait till my version goes up on YouTube and watch it there, because I don't have any freezing problems on my video. So let your viewers know that. So that's it. And fouled. So there's 1 on with 1 out. I'm glad Tyler Elvey's given the sponsors, because I don't remember any of them, except maybe Cove Lumber for pitching changes. It's 1-1. Ball 2. Two on. Ball 3. Through 1. And a walk-em. So there's 2 on. No outs. Claysburg knocked on the door a little bit. Wanted to join the party.
Alright, so 2 runners on, no outs. Up next for Weyandt is Lawson Black.
Lawson Black now for Claysburg. They need a homer. The time will be called.
Time on the field. This mound visit sponsored by Katie Webb at Edward Jones Financial.
So there's no change in the pitching position. Same guy's doing it. Claysburg's gonna need a homer to get to within 4. Next one's hit. And fouled.
Foul balls courtesy of Courtesy Kia.
It is stuck on the batting cage. Joe on. It's hit. And fouled. So 2. That's it. Play first. He's on time.
Nice play out there by shortstop. So we got runners in the corners, 1 out. Brings up the number 5 hitter, Landon Treon.
Landon Treon now for Claysburg. They look to respond with a homer. Slivery. Ball one. Ryan will steal second. That's on strike one. Claysburg needs a homer to get within 4. 2-1. And strike. 2. This 1-2. And they struck him out. 2 outs.
All right, runners at second and third, 2 outs. Up next, Dominic McCarthy.
Dominic McCarthy now for Claysburg. There's 2-1, 2 outs. They're down by 7. Need a homer to get within 4. Delivery. And strike 1. And you viewers can probably tell Claysburg's being very impatient at the plate. There's absolutely no patience. It's 1. So 2. It's hit! It's off the wall! 1 run's gonna come home! Claysburg, what a response!
Yeah, it went off the Lower Trail Creamery sign out there in right field. And that's a RBI double. Second base sponsored by Stewart's Precision Auto.
So an RBI double.
Okay, so runner on, 2 outs. Now batting for Weyandt, Colton Tippett.
So Claysburg responds with an RBI double. It's now 7-2. He's down with the lead. So run at second. 2 outs. 1 strike 1. Home run will put him within 4. So it's hit. Boy at first is in time.
And then I'll retire the side. Switch him up.
To Claysburg.
For Sheetz here in the bottom of the 4th is the top of the order. 1, 2, 3.
Claysburg with a nice response. But they are down 7-2 to East End.
4th for Sheetz is the leadoff man, Liam Swander.
They've swarmed now for East End. Bottom of the 4th. They have a 7-2 lead over Claysburg. They've had a very dominant game with 2 homers, including an inside the park homer. Just 1 strike 1. For Claysburg, although they came back and they're only down by 5, they've been very impatient at the plate. And they need to start being a little more patient, because that's really going to benefit them if you just wait till that pitch comes near you and then you can decide whether to hit. Because they're making their decisions a little too early. As that's hit! And base hit. So a single. There's 1 on with no out.
Great leadoff single. No outs brings up Trey Triplett.
Trey Triplett now for East End. Just tuning in, Sheetz has a homer. And then there's an unknown person that had a homer and inside the park homer. It was 3 different kids for East End. Just 1 strike 1. Runner at first is being very antsy. He wants to steal. Let's go on. He will steal second.
Look at it. Wait for the pitch. Wait for it to go. You'll get it.
It's a 2. It's it. And caught. So 1 out with a run second.
Very nice catch by third base. 1 out. Runner at second. Brings up to bat Carter Lechner for Sheetz.
Carter Lechner now for East End. Delivery. There's strike 1. Go on. That's it. Play first. It's not in time. Runnel, make it home. Play it second. It's not in time. So an RBI double. East End in the lead.
Come on, clean up better. Hit it this way.
Delivery.
Okay, now batting for Sheetz is Jamar Dormable. 1 out, runner at second.
So 1 hit.
Heads up out there. And foul balls are courtesy of Courtesy
Fouled.
Kia.
So 1. Ball 2. Two on. Then fouled. To 2. Ball 3. Let's poke it out. It's it!
Let's go!
It is!
Heads up out there.
Fouled.
Still hit over the gate. Yeah, okay. Hit it again. Hit it straight.
That wasn't
Hit it
fair.
straight this way. Third to hit.
No, I saw the light cross. I really keep walking like this.
I ain't want it. I don't need no feast like this. I don't need no free
Full count. And they struck him out. So 2 outs. With a run second.
All right, so 2 outs, runner at second. Now batting, Logan Balot.
Logan Malone now for East End. Delivery. It's hit. And caught.
A nice catch by center field. And that'll end the inning. 4 innings down. Score Sheetz 8. Weyandt 2. Due up for Weyandt is the bottom of the order, 8, 9, 10. Gunnar Slowick.
Hey, Pat.
They started smacking the concrete. His belly was sticking out.
So on. Strike 2. So they're shooting in. She's at 8.
Hey, 1 out, nobody on. Up next, Landon Weyandt.
East End 8. Claysburg 2. Very dominant game by East End. 3 home runs. 2 out of the park and 1 inside the park. It's 1 strike 1. So on. And strike 2. So 2. That's it.
Heads up out there.
Fouled. So 2. Ball 1. We've got the Gorsages in attendance. Jen, Ryan, and Levada Gorsuch. They struck him out. So 2 outs, nobody on.
Okay, 2 outs, nobody on. Up next for Weyandt, Quentin Knott.
We've also got our varsity assistant coach and maybe our future second year 17U coach, Mike Reffner. We also got our future, actually he already had his first year of varsity. We got Ethan Reffner also in attendance this afternoon. We're probably going to see him in a month. Which stay tuned for more information as we wait to see if we'll see any 17U baseball for the Blue Pirates. It's played at Geezy Park and games are all over the place in terms of time. They have won 11, 1, 3, 5 p.m. is the last game. And obviously, there's no playoffs. It's just for fun. So, like I said, stay tuned as we look to see if we'll have our 17U team like last year.
All right, 3 outs, switch them up. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the 50-50 winning ticket up here. So if you want to get out your 50-50, it's a pink ticket. So the winning number is on a pink ticket. So get out your tickets there. Pink ticket. The winning number is 641393. 641393 on the pink ticket. You can pick up your prize at the 50-50 tent that's by the bleachers here at the, near the concession stand.
So as we go into break, is East End 8, Claysburg 2. Home at Weysburg. It's East End 8, Claysburg 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. So the action will continue next. We'll have more games today, and we'll have more tomorrow. The biggest game is going to be at 6 p.m. as Blaze Berry leads the 12U as they will face off at 6 p.m.
For Sheetz here in the bottom of the 5th, and the order is 6, 7, and 8 hitters.
Once again, I want to mention that 17U will be starting in August. So
we want to thank our home plate, sponsored by Randy Moyle Auto Glass, and our bleachers directly behind home plate are sponsored by the Bolger Funeral Home. Thank you, sponsors.
So stay tuned on the Williamsburg Blue Park Games Award page.
For Sheetz is the number 6 hitter, Noah Weyandt.
No Weyandt now for East End. Stay tuned on the Williamsburg Blue Park Games Galore Facebook group for information about whether we're going to have 17U this year or not. As I mentioned, if you're just tuning in, the games happen at 11, 1, 3, and 5. It's up at Geezy Park in Altoona. If you've watched our 15U games, they're at the same place. So, shouldn't be too hard to find. And we'll see if we'll have that. Like I said, stay tuned on the Williamsburg Blue Park Games Galore page as I get more information. It was definitely fun to film last year, and we'll see what will happen this year. Now, I do want to throw it out there that we did have some issues with...
Heads up, brother.
We did have some issues with football and we'll see who's playing. I don't know who's part of our team yet, but I can definitely guess that we might see Ethan Reffner. So, stay tuned. This one's it. Playing first and 9 time. So I do want to throw out there too, for Tyler Oak announces.
Right, so runner on, no outs. Up next, Max Stallman.
Max Stallman now for East End. So we're 1 on, no outs. We got members of our varsity team in attendance this afternoon. 15U, varsity, maybe in a month, our future 17U. We've got Ethan Reffner, as that's bunted. Play at first is, play at third is in time.
All right, out at first and out at third on the tag. Good hustle out there. All right, so 2 outs, nobody on. That brings up the batter, Nasir Shields for Sheetz.
Nasir Shields now for East End. We need another homer for him.
Very positive.
Slavery. Strike 1. We got Ethan Reffner in attendance. We also got our great assistant coach for the varsity. And our coach of last year's 17U, this year's 15U, and maybe this year's 17U. We got Mike Reffner in attendance. As a nice double by Shields.
That's a stand-up double. Second base sponsored by Stewart's Precision Auto. All right, so 2 down, runner at third base. That brings up the batter, Jacob Plummer.
Jacob Plummer now for East End. So there's a run at third with 2 outs. Delivery. Strike 1. They get the out at third. East End just got caught sleeping.
And out at third, we go to the 6th inning.
So as we go to the top of the 6th, it's East End 8, Claysburg 2. We're in the top of 6th. It's East End 8, Claysburg 2. Delivery. That's it. And fouled.
Heads up out there.
Two one. All 1. One. All 2. Just want to remind you viewers again, action continues the rest of today. And then tomorrow, it's a day again. At 6 we got Blaze Berry and the Blue Pirates, known as Coral Grove. They'll be facing off. According to Game Changer, it's Bergmeyer's Hauling, but I'll let you viewers know if that's confirmed or not. This one's hit and fouled.
Foul ball on the batter, Parker Clore for Weyandt. 1 out, nobody on.
Parker Clore now for Claysburg. They're looking for a response, and patience is going to be what they're really going to need. It's 1. Ball 2. I'll mention this again, just for those tuning in. We do have our varsity team in attendance this afternoon. We got Ethan Reffner, and then our great coach, Mike Reffner, in attendance this afternoon. As Claysburg gets a double. Could this be the start of a comeback?
All right, that double brings up the batter, Braden Tomlinson for Lions. 1 out, 1 out.
Braylon Thompson now for Claysburg. So time.
Mound visit is sponsored by Katie Webb at Edward Jones Financial.
Time's called. So no pitching change. Delivery. Strike 1. So on. Play third. We'll get away. Run will steal him. Claysburg getting 1 back. Only down 8-3. So 1. Strike 2. He struck him out. So there's 2 outs. And nobody on.
2 outs. Nobody on. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Lawson Black.
Lawson Black him out for Claysburg. Delivery. Ball 1.
Shark inside of this. What? There's a shark right there.
This one's hit. And dropped. So single. So 1 on, 2 outs.
That's single at first base. Sponsored by Cove Landscape and Pool. 2 outs, runner on. Up next for Weyandt, Landon Treon.
Landon Treon now for Claysburg. Delivery. It's hit! It's caught!
A nice catch by the left fielder, and that's your ball game, folks.
So East End will get the win, 9-3.
Great game.
So game 3
Your
comes
final
your way
score,
next.
Sheetz 8, Weyandt 3. Sheetz, you will play Cabello's Contracting tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Weyandt, you will play Monday at 5 o'clock.